Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. I hope you had a fantastic weekend and a great full moon yesterday. Or, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this, it may not have been the full moon yesterday. But anyways, thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone who is booking, making purchases off the website, sending things to the P.O. box, pledges to the Patreon, tipping the Clarista, purchases off the wish list, and I feel like I'm missing something. Donations to the GoFundMe, maybe? I don't know. The Magician came out with the Justice on the bottom of the deck. I like that. With Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I like this start. I like this start. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I've been relaxing this weekend. I deep cleaned yesterday. I think I am almost, I think there's one more thing I'm going to order from Michael for Christmas, and then I think I'm going to cut myself off, aside from a couple, goodies for their stockings, because there are other priorities and things that need to be handled, but they didn't ask for much this year, so if you celebrate, hopefully you're in a good space for Christmas. If not, there's, this is the most prepared I've ever been. And, yeah, so thank you. Even though, literally, these two right here, sorry for everyone who's watching this later. We'll get into the reading, sorry, but these two, are that's all the lights that are working, and I keep forgetting to replace them. It's fine. It's fine. But anyways, yeah, let's dive in. Also, I'm going to do this collective, and then I'm going to come back on for readings for donations. I'm also going to give some away. 5 of them. So, no one can tell until I told on myself, huh? It's okay. Thank you for forgiving me. Yeah, Zai and I hung out. She had her dance. It went fantastic. She had an amazing time, and I'm so glad to hear that. And Saturday was a much needed rest day, and then yeah, like I said, yesterday I deep cleaned and kind of did a little reset. Also, just so anyone, I've been trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do, because people are sending things, purchasing off the wish list for Christmas and such. I think I'm going to go ahead and, which first of all, Michael made the best decision. He was like, I want to, because we got a package this morning, and I was like, do you want to open them now? Zyla was already at school, or do you want to wait and have, more to open on Christmas? And he chose to wait, so I was really proud of that. But anyways, the way that that's going to work is I'm just going to, wrap them like I wrap the rest of their presents, but I'm going to put a little note for whoever sent it, so that way they know who sent it. But okay, enough announcements. Enough of that. Enough of that. Love you guys so very much. And let's get a collective message, shall we? Yes, we shall. Let's see what's going on. Thank you. I hope that everyone else had a fantastic weekend as well. Ooh, High Priestess here. No whammies, no whammies. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we need to know. The energy, what is in the energy today? Sorry, I'm sure it's probably annoying as shit to hear me shuffle in your ear forever. I forgot to pre-shuffle today. I feel like there's one more because I heard the number 5 when I started shuffling. So something about the number 5. There it is. Just in case I'm not always correct. Okay. So 5s might be significant. 5s talk about change. I just heard evolution as well. Also involvement. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Some of you might be getting involved in something. It doesn't feel bad though. Like it would be like a, oh, I heard very specifically like a church program. Okay. Or like a, for some reason it feels like it involves children. Or it feels like a play, you know what I mean? Or like a Christmas program, or I don't know, maybe you're going to your children's Christmas program, or there's something like that kind of going on here. It's going to go well. I don't know why I feel like I need to say that, but maybe somebody's worried. I'm also picking up on an energy of somebody who's like writing something. Maybe you're like the you wrote the play or you're directing a play or something, regardless of the age of the people that are playing in it. There could be a little bit of nerves around that, right? Like a little bit of anxiety. It's going to go great here, okay? Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Judgment, the Lovers, and the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you, with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, this is like removing, it's like another veil of lack is being removed here, okay? And there's an energy of like slowing down because of that. Not that things are going to slow down for you, but that like your mind is able to slow down, you're able to slow down. Because society really teaches us that, we got to go, 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 go in order to get it all done, right? There's like expectations that are like up here, right? And that's so that we'll just keep running towards, it's like there's, a piece of cheese on a string, right? And they just keep pulling it to keep the mouse chasing it, right? That's that energy. And so there's something here regarding, Four of Pentacles is in the upright, it is lack. It is, it's also holding on to something too tightly or holding back from something here. And this could also be like the outcome. Some of you are releasing some sort of outcome here. And it's really just allowing you this space with the Lovers and the Knight of Pentacles. It really feels like it's, the Knight of Pentacles, while they are I always say this, they are the slowest moving knight in the deck. They get the most done, right? They accomplish the most. They, it takes them a little bit longer to do things, but they do them right the first time, right? Like it's like, there's no quick fix for the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, okay, I'm in this, so I'm going to do it correctly, right? So I don't have to come back to it type of energy. And the Lovers, you can see that, it is this like slow down type of energy here. There's plenty of time. Also, too, this is an energy, there's been some sort of judgment made where it's almost like collect $200 and pass go. You've made some sort of decision that was aligned with your intuition or your divine guidance or something along those lines. It's like you listened to your intuition. You made a choice. The Lovers is also a choice. With it being in the upright, with the Knight of Pentacles right after that, it makes me feel like, the choice that you made, it definitely was, and the Judgment here, it's like the divine is like, okay, so collective really listened to their intuition. They're really getting good at that. They're really, you know what I mean? Like they're really paying attention to the way that they feel. And like there is just this energy of your growth within your spiritual development and your ability to like again, it's like your ability to not chase the cheese. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's there's something about you, collective, that you have like picked up that piece of cheese is on a fucking string. And I'm not gonna chase that shit. You know what I mean? Like and so there's something, it's like the divine had been saying, like, don't chase the cheese. Don't chase the cheese. Don't chase the cheese, right? And it's like but there's this moment, I feel like, this full moon may have really helped kind of bring in this energy and close out a cycle, right? Of lack, because lack is what will make you chase the cheese, right? Feeling like you don't have enough already, or that you are not enough, or whatever it is, right? Trying to prove yourself, or trying to, I heard find your place in the world. I didn't mean to air quote that. Because, that's important, for to feel a sense of purpose is very, very important. So anyways, you quit chasing the cheese, whatever that looks like for you. Okay. It feels like there's a moment where you're like, oh, I don't even like cheese. I'm pretty sure I'm lactose intolerant. Right? Like, so like, and so there is this energy with this Knight of Pentacles. I do feel like there is some sort of like accomplishment or something that you are like, that's kind of being giving to you. You know what I mean? Or it's like, I don't want to say given to you, because you've aligned to it, you've worked towards it, you've built, you're achieving something here. The Knight of Pentacles always makes me feel like there's an achievement. Again, it's something that may have taken quite some time, but your development along the way has really prepared you for whatever this is. Okay? All right, let's dive in. Let's get some more. And this can show up in so many different ways in your life, right? The cheese could represent money, it could represent success, it could represent status, it could represent a relationship, it could represent so many different things, right? And for all of us, we're at different points in our journey, so just take it as it resonates. But, regardless, or I just heard also too, like, I don't even like that kind of cheese, right? Because like typically like the cheese that you would see is like that, American orange looking cheese, and you're like, bitch, I like Gouda. I don't settle for nothing less, you know what I mean? Or brie, or whatever kind of cheese you like. You're like, get your American cheese slice out of here. What the fuck? Your floppy piece of plastic. What is so fun? Okay. What's this Knight of Swords? The divine is so silly. Four of Pentacles reverse, please. I'm crying. That was so funny. I don't even know why it was so funny. The divine, the spirit is just hilarious. You know? Ooh. Made my nose run a little bit. Okay, one more. The lovers. Or no, two more. Sorry. Sorry, don't mean to miscommunicate. Ooh. There was also a song. I was going to do a reading this weekend, but I'll be completely honest with you. I was just like exhausted. What was that song? I hope the divine brings it back to me. Ah, I remember now. Okay. So the song was it's a newer song, and I don't know the group, but it goes I used to shine bright like gold, now I'm all indigo. Okay, so that's basically like somebody, it's the song is about somebody losing their spark. And I really get the sense that there is this energy of, for whoever that's for, I feel like you are getting your spark back. Um, is kind of like the vibe that I picked up from that channeled song. Like although it says quite the opposite, I for whatever reason, it makes me feel like some of you are like, maybe you were like really thinking about, we've been picking up on recalling pieces of yourself from the past, right? Pieces from when maybe you felt like you used to shine bright like gold. And then and there was like I feel like you're coming out of time and out of a time in your life where maybe you felt all indigo, right? um and I feel like for some of you you're getting your spark back here. Okay, just whoever that's for. All right. Okay, so we have the Godfather, we have Biggie Smalls. um what did we say Biggie Smalls was? Was he a Gemini? That makes sense if he was a Gemini because it was a full moon in Gemini. I feel like he was. Um, we have the Goonies. Okay, so this is like maybe even a community that's judging you, but I'm really picking up on this energy of like your ancestors or your divine team is what we'll call it. Um, so yeah, and with you see how it looks like they're like looking down at you here with this judgment. Hmm. Yeah, you listen to your intuition about whatever was the cheese was masked, right? Like it was like not, when they talk about like God brings in, it may not even been like, it almost seems like right before you are moving forward on a journey with the divine, it's like there was some sort of like temptation, or there could have been, or this was something that was kind of going on, right? It's like, right before a blessing, there's usually some sort of temptation. I feel like you, again, you listen to your intuition here. Excuse me. But with this Biggie Smalls coming out on the Four of Pentacles in reverse, that makes sense with him being a Gemini here and that Gemini full moon. Yeah. Sky is the limit. I know that's not. That actually Lil Wayne's "Sky Is the Limit" just popped in my head. Check that song out. Love that song. That's old Wayne. And that's, yeah, that kind of takes me back. Okay, so there could also be, yeah, there's definitely some passed over loved ones. I mean, always with you, but for whatever reason, I feel like they, again, they were like, don't chase the cheese, don't chase the cheese, right? This Godfather with this Knight of Swords, um, it doesn't really feel good, I'll be honest with you. The Knight of Swords can also talk about, tax and things like that. The Knight of Swords is, I'm drawing a blank on the, well, Maui's about to say some shit. My, sorry guys. Hey Maui. I'm trying to who remembers what is that? It's I don't I'm drawing a complete blank, but do you remember long time ago, right? And I don't know why I can't think of this because I've used this example before. But it's like totally blanking on me. Don't judge me. But remember the war where there was like a village or like a community that was giving a horse, right? They had built this horse statue, but inside was the army, right? Inside it was like a sneak attack, right? But it was made to look as a gift. What is that? Trojan War. Yes. Trojan horse. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why I was like that's this energy that I'm coming up with, right? The cheese is like the horse, whatever that is. It's like, man, I gotta have that, right? Like, or it's just this energy, maybe even like accepting something. But that's what this Godfather Knight of Swords is kind of really giving me the energy of somebody trying to accomplish something in an indirect way, and this is something that I feel like you picked up on possibly, or like the divine was like, your divine team was like, no, but this is somebody who I heard does this often. Drink your water, Maui says. Gosh, Maui boy is thirsty. With this lovers and this scream, this could be a situation with a previous relationship. It doesn't have to be, but I kind of am feeling that way, almost like, somebody that you could have been in some sort of, I guess it doesn't have to be romantic, but there could have been some sort of dynamic where somebody was masked. Okay, they were definitely, not team collective. And I feel like you picked up on that here. Or whatever it is, right? Like it doesn't necessarily have to be a person, right? It's like the uh, paradigm around, like I said, like success or status or whatever it is that is it's not real, right? It's masked. It's false. It's yeah, something about creating a false sense of purpose and chasing the cheese. Hmm, interesting. Knight of Pentacles with the DMX here. Yeah, this is you not, you're, okay, for a lot of you, you function in a very spiritual way. Not to say that you're not grounded and that you don't enjoy the earthly experience, but it's like you see through a lot of things you're not, like, not that you would want to, but they're coming through and saying like you're unable to not see them, right? So it's like you have worked your way through and removed so many veils. um I'm almost picking up on an energy of like somebody that's like, can you not, are you not seeing that? Are you not catching on to that? It's like I feel like it's not an energy about being better than anyone or further along on your journey, but there's something very significant about the way that you are able to see through the mask, see through the intentions of the cheese, right? Of the Trojan horse, right? It would be like you being able to like see inside the horse, even though, you know what I mean? Like, and you're like, wait, no, don't let the horse in, right? Like that's that energy that I'm picking up. It's like, but you're the only one that has that like X-ray vision. I don't want to say you're the only one, but it seems like it to you, in that type of way. I don't know why that's important, but it may be important for you to know that, like, no, not everyone is in the same state of consciousness as you are, and so like so there's like this energy of like, people are still going to admire the flappy piece of plastic American cheese. You know what I mean? Just enjoy your Gouda and let them do their thing. I don't know. All right, let's get one on this Knight of Swords with the Godfather here. Mm-hmm. This was definitely a test of your worth, how you see yourself, how you view yourself, right? There could have been an energy in the past where you weren't able to see your worth without the cheese, right? It was like the cheese made you feel like you were worthy. And now You're like, actually, I I'm kind of the shit with or without the cheese, you know? Um, yeah, there's two cards with crowns on here. Wear your party hat. Grow belonging. Love who you are. Practice curiosity. Remember your crown. Hmm. Okay. Float like you mean it at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Okay, so with this grow belonging, that's it on the Four of Pentacles reverse and the Biggie Smalls. I mean, that makes perfect sense. There was growth during this full moon, right? There was release. This is also really making me feel like, this flower is kind of giving me like the reproductive system um, of women, okay? It kind of really looks like, you can see the ovaries and all that. Take a look. So there could be some sort of like womb, wound, womb, wound, specifically for the for the feminine, okay? That could have been healed with this full moon. Um, but there's also this energy too of it. I sense a little bit of reflection here. We talk about all the time and recognizing and realizing that you are maybe currently right now where you anticipated or hoped and wished and dreamed or prayed for several years ago. And there's like this understanding, or there's something about like, okay, so you know like with that Four of Pentacles in reverse, it makes me feel like it's like progression, right? Like there's almost like this energy of um I don't know who I'm picking up on, but it's like in the past, right? Maybe it was like there was like this urge or this desire for like an overnight change. But some of you, there's whoever this is, it's like this recognition that like you don't really need that overnight change because you can see your growth, gradually happening over time. And so it's like releasing some sort of expectation or something that was almost like resisting. Um, because it's like, okay, so they're telling me it's like there's this question of like, when is it going to happen for me? And they said it's been happening for you. It's been happening for you. Not everyone is meant to experience that overnight success. Okay. That for some people it's meant to be gradual. For others, it is meant to be that way, and that will happen in the right timing. But regardless, it's been happening for you. And I feel like that's something that's kind of settled in with this full moon, of like, you're not left out. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know why that it came through like that. Um, There's also a shift in too, especially when it comes to like anyone that's trying to quote unquote like attack, or whether it be verbally, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, or just trying to get you off kilter or in your energy or something like that. There is this with this remember your crown, it's like there's a shift in your thinking of like, yeah, it makes sense why I trigger people in that way. There's like a sense of confidence, still humble, okay, but um, it's not an energy of like, why am I being attacked all the time? This is so annoying. It's just you know, haters gonna hate, right? Like, it is what it is. If you know, if you don't have any haters, right? If you have haters, then you are doing something correctly, okay? Hello. Tale as old as time. Yeah, but some sort of judgment's been moved in your favor here. You may as well just go ahead and celebrate now. Something about the color orange, too. What I talk about, orange is the sacral chakra, and there was something in with the womb. The womb. Your sacral chakra here, okay? Yeah, that healed, okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And because of this, with this practice curiosity, they're now kind of bringing my energy over here with this practice curiosity. It's like an energy of like getting you out of, it's like now that you're done chasing the cheese all the time, you have a minute to like stop and look around and smell the flowers, right? And watch the butterflies and, do your favorite things and, or whatever it is, right? Like try something new now that you're not chasing the cheese. It's not the same thing, right? Like yeah. And they're telling me that transition between chasing the cheese and practicing curiosity is tough, because there is a space of breaking an old habit and creating new ones, right? But there is sorry. So what I feel like they're saying is sorry, my mind went somewhere else there for a second. And it has nothing to do with this, but it's like there's like there may be a space in time where like you may find yourself bored, right? Of like, maybe you feel like you have a lot of time on your hands, or like you're uncertain on, I don't know, for a lot of you, there will be a lot of like creative inspiration that comes through here. Yeah, I just heard this isn't the only answer. So there was like yeah, like there's more than one way to like accomplish this, right? Like or to, there's like an energy of like maybe with that this isn't the only answer. It makes me feel like there's somebody who could maybe feel like there's only one way out, or like there's, like your back is against the wall or something like that. I don't know, but you're not, but it's not. um and I think there's some sort of expansion, especially with this like row belonging and the Wheel of Fortune here, because it feels like there's more possibilities that are coming in. And they could be coming in through like downloads or whatnot and things of that nature. But um, hmm. Sorry guys, I feel like my whole vibe just changed because it did, and I just kind of had a, I don't know. Anyways, it's personal. I'm not gonna divulge for the whole internet to see, but okay, sorry. Let me just plug your ears. I'm gonna ring this bell in 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right, let's get one more on. These keep falling out. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Temperance, King of Swords here. Okay, practice curiosity. Yeah, for a lot of you, this is like somebody that wanted you to chase them, and you stopped. You quit. Or, bitches, you crazy? No, I'm not crazy. I'm not the one. Yeah, but the shadow with the awakening here, self-empowerment with the renewal and enlightenment. Okay, some of you have been going through like a rest stage, okay? Mercury retrograde, yeah, the sun, joy and vitality. The Mercury finally went direct, right? There is that like shadow energy after for like a couple weeks, honestly, but Mercury is direct now, and you could have been, maybe there was like a resting stage. I do feel like it started out very heavy. All right, so but for whatever reason, I feel like you can't see something. um Confirmation from Maui's little snore. Like it's like you don't know how something's going to work out, and it doesn't even necessarily feel like that. It could just be like, where am I going? What am I going to do with my life? What, this practice, this curiosity, right? Now, suddenly I'm not chasing the cheese, so I've got all this time, right? But I feel like there's something, like I said, that you don't see coming. The moon card, it's still, it's behind the scenes here. It's still hidden. But with the sun over here, okay, awakening with the shadow, I do feel like, yeah, Nine of Pentacles, top of the deck with the Nine of Cups and the Justice, Ace of Wands. Yeah. It does feel like there's something that is approaching, coming, something that you don't see, something that's still hidden, okay? But I feel like, well, also though, this feels like a lot of internal work, okay? And it feels like you're attracting something. It's like the universe is like, oh, collective's not chasing the cheese. Give them all the cheese. You know what I mean? That's what that seems like. That's what it feels like. Right? It's like when you're afraid of you're gonna go hungry because you're not chasing the cheese, right? And then the minute you're like, okay, I'm just not gonna chase the cheese, right? God will figure it out. God's telling me, my divine team's telling me not to chase this cheese. Then I will eat. I will survive, right? Like, yeah. So there's something that you don't see coming. Something that you do not see coming. But your shadow work's paying off. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, Bubby. I love you. Where do you go? Oh, are you okay? Are you awake even, Maui? Are you sleepwalking? But yeah, I think I'll leave it there. I'm not really sure that we need to go further into it. What are we at? 50 minutes? Dang. Dang. Ooh, Gouda and egg sandwich. That sounds so good. Gouda's so good. Bill Clinton. I am single, but that weird coming from you. I'm joking. I love that. Yes, Crystal. So, whatever your cheese is, it's about to start flooding a single slice of cheese. What kind of cheese would I be? I feel like fresh Mott's. I'd be a fresh Mott slice, I think. Thank you. Swiss because I'm holy. The thing is, I don't like Swiss though. I don't like Swiss cheese. Old cheddar. That's good. Now I'm gonna have to have an egg sandwich this morning, guys. Colby Jack is good for sure. Thank you. Yeah, I went through I became very obsessed with flower wallpaper for a short amount of time. Pepper Jack Crystal. Um, I was sorry, blank space. Zelle is a Pepper Jack girly. I don't even know what kind of cheese that is. So yeah, I think that'll be the plan. I think I'm gonna make an egg sandwich and then I'll come back and do. I'm gonna give away 5 readings and then I'm gonna do um, some live readings for donations. Um, but I'm definitely going provolone. Teresa, that used to be her favorite. That's so funny. Oh, it's okay, Dave. Munster. My grandma used to really like Munster. Munster and Gouda. Look at us just chatting it up about some cheese. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, sorry guys that my vibe kind of changed there. I'm just I feel like I need to pray about the download that I received. Because I don't like it. Correct, yeah. Brick cheese? I don't know what that is. Yeah, Crystal, I'm hungry too. Exactly, Molly. Feta or Parmesan? I don't like Parmesan. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, Tink. People have been asking about you. Where you been, girl? Catch us up. Is everything okay? Probably, Kels. I believe that 1000%. We're talking about cheese. Um, yeah, no, the download was about Michael. That's why it, like, usually I can just, but anyways. Okay, guys. Ooh. 11111 is right in front of me. So silly. 5445 also. Okay, guys. Yes, that's my plan. I am going to, dang. Sorry, all those chats just came in at once. Yeah, she's doing all right. She's hanging in there. You're welcome, Rose. Love ya. You too, Jay. Di, that's in the description box, darling. Hey, Stacy. Yes, the piece is on. You're welcome, lovely. Hell yeah, Kels. But okay, guys. Yeah. So I'll be back on. I really just need time to make and eat an egg sandwich. Have a good day, Hayden. Love you, Crystal. Excuse me, by the way. So let's say what, an hour? We'll meet in like an hour. If you want to, don't feel obligated to come back. I am going to give away 5 free readings, and then we'll just do readings for donations. So, anyways, guys, I love you so much. And yeah, we'll see you in like an hour.